There is a crackdown on Palestinian organizing happening in the United States right now. Here's how you can protect yourself and your community from the FBI, local law enforcement, and the Joint Terrorism Task Force. Law enforcement may visit people at their home, place of work, place of worship, or elsewhere to gather information about individuals, communities, and movements. The most important piece of information from this whole video is that you are not legally obligated to answer any questions that law enforcement asks you. Here are the golden rules. Shout out to 𝕬𝓷 for these. Number 1. Do not answer any question without a lawyer. You have the right to decline any questions they ask you, regardless of your immigration status. Exercise your right to refuse to answer any questions, no matter what the officer or agent says or does. Anything that you say can be used against you, so it's safest to have your lawyer handle all communications with law enforcement. You can exercise this right by simply saying, "I will not speak without my lawyer." Number 2, do not open the door. If you are at home or anywhere behind a door and law enforcement knocks, do not open the door. And especially don't invite them in, even if you think you have nothing to hide. Make sure to tell this to all the adults you live with, or your roommates, or friends and family, because anyone who answers the door and invites police into your home can be seen as consenting to a search. You can just say, "Can I see your ID and your business card?" You can ask them to leave their business card at the door or slip it under, and then you can tell them that once you have an attorney, they can follow up with them. Number 3, do not agree to a search. If an officer or agent asks to search in your home, car, glove compartment, or trunk, you should refuse the search. And no matter how much they ask you, you should always refuse the search. Keep in mind that if law enforcement has a warrant signed by a judge, they can enter your home whether you allow them to or not. Now let's say you've spoken with the FBI and they want you to come in for an interview. Law enforcement will sometimes ask people to come in for an interview. You do not have to go or speak with them, especially without a lawyer. Again, all you have to do is ask them for their contact information and say that your attorney will be in touch with them. Here is where you can look for more information for when an agent knocks at your door. You can also reach out to 𝕬𝓷, or you can fill out our intake form so that we could support you. Lastly, this is not to scare anyone, this is only to make sure that you are organizing and voicing support for Palestine safely. And until liberation, catch you at our next Know Your Damn Rights.